Model number 2. Question number 1. Complete the following data. Number 1. The range of the set values 8, 5, 10, 6, 14 is. We can find the range by finding the difference between maximum and minimum. Okay. The maximum value here will be 14. Range equal 14 subtract by, we have 14 the greatest number and the smallest number was 5. The result will be 9. Question number 2. The number 6 is the positive mean proportion of two numbers 2 and a, then a equal. Okay, we can write two numbers 2 and a and 6 in the middle between them. It's a positive mean proportion of two numbers, then the value of a will be 6 times 6 divided by 2. 6 times 6 36 divided by 2 equal 18. Question 3. The point 5 and negative 3 lies in space quadrant. We have fourth quadrant. First, second, third, and fourth. First, positive and positive, and here negative, positive, and here negative and negative, and here positive and negative. We have the point here 5 and negative 3. 5 and negative 3 lies where? The positive and negative lies in the fourth. Then it will be lies in fourth quadrant. Okay, next question number 4. If x equals set of 2 and 3, then x2 equal what? x2 its meaning x Cartesian product by itself. X equal 2 and 3, and we can find x2 its meaning x Cartesian product by itself. 2, 3 product by 2 and 3. We have 2 and here 2 and 3, and then 3 and 2, and then 3 and 3. It's Cartesian product between x and itself. Question number 5. If x over 9, x over 5 equal y over 4 equal x plus y over k, we can find the value of k. He ate two numbers in numerator, then we must eat two numbers in denominator, then k will be 5 plus 4, it will be 9. The value of k. Question number 6. The teacher corrected the exam papers of one of his classes in half an hour. Okay, he correct the exam papers of one of his class at half of hour. Okay, it's information. He correct one class at half of hour. If the teacher took 1.5 hours for correcting 120 exam, 120 exam papers, 1.5 hours. Then the number of students in this class will be what? We won't find the number of students. Okay, 1 class. First step, we can divide 120 by 1.5. 120 divided by, right, 2 times 1 equal 2 plus 1 equal 3. Then the result will be 120 product by 2 over 3. 120 divided by 3 equal 40. 4 times 2 equal 80. Okay, then he will correct 30 or 80, correct 80 exam papers in 1 hour. Okay, in 1 hour he will correct 80 papers. Then how many papers, or how many students in this class, how many papers he will correct in half hour? it will be half product by 80. The result will be half product by 80. It will be 40 papers. Then the number of students equal 40 students. We have 40. Understood? Again, the teacher correct one class at 1/2 hour. Okay, if he correct 120 exam in 1/2 hour, then he will correct 80 papers at 1 hour. 120 divided by 1/2. Then he will correct 80 papers in 1 hour. Then in one class he take half hour to correct all the papers of the students. Okay, then 80 divided by 2, it will be 4. And write 0, 40. Okay, he correct 80 papers in 1 hour. Understood? He corrected 80 papers at 1 hour. But he won't find how many papers in one class he will correct. He will correct half of 80 because he will correct 80 papers in 1 hour. Then he will correct half of 80, it will be 40 papers in one class. Then the number of this class, it will be 40 students. 40 papers, each one of students has one paper. Then the number of students in this class, it will be 40 students. Understood? Okay, next question. Choose the correct answer. Number 1, the simplest and easiest description measure is the range, because the range equal maximum subtract by minimum. Question number 2, if 3a equal 5 or 6b, then you want to find the ratio between a over b. First, you can write 3a equal 5b and 6 times 3 here. Product about extremes and product by means. Okay, 5b times 1 will be 5b, and 6 times 3, it will be 18a equal 5b. Understood? Then the ratio between a and b, here a times 18 and p times 5, the ratio will be 5 over 18. 5 over 18, choose letter D. Question number 3. If the point 3 and 5 polling does a product between two sets, then x equal what? We have 3 and 5. 3 and 5. 3 polling to x and 5 polling to set of y. Okay, if I took 3 and 6, it's the first set, and second set was x and 8. Then 3 lies in the first and 5 lies in the second, then x will be 5. The result will be 5. Choose letter D. Next question, number 4. If x equal 5, 6, and 7, then x2, number of x2 equal 3 by 3, it will be 9. The result here will be 9. Question 5. The point x and 7 lies in y-axis. In the first order, first projection here, it will be 0 in this order, 0 and y. Y here was 7. X and 7 lies in y-axis. Then the value of x will be 0. We can find the value of expression 5x plus 1, but x equals 0 here. Okay, but x equals 0. We have x and 7 lies in y-axis. We have x and y lies in y. 0 here of what? of x. Put x equals 0, then 5 times 0 plus 1, the result will be 1. Then the value of expression will be 1. Because the point x and 7 lies in y-axis. X and 7 understood? Again, if we have any point lies in y-axis, then x will be equal 0. You can find the value of this expression, 5x plus 1. Put x equals 0, then 5 plus 0 plus 1, 5 times 0 plus 1 will be 1, because this point lies in y-axis. Question 6. The set of images of the elements of the domain of the function is called it what? The image, we called it the range. Okay, choose letter C. Letter C about question number 6. Set of image of the elements of the domain of the function, we called it the range. Question number 3. If y varies as x and y equal 5 or 3, when x equals 6, 1 over 6, and then find the value of x when y equals 3 over 4. Okay, you can write the relation between y and x. Y varies with x, the direction with x, y and x. Then we can write y equal constant product by x. Then he give us y equal 5 over 3 when x equal 1 over 6. Then m equals 6 times 5 divided by 3. Cancel 6 is here, write 5 over 3, product the inverse about 6 is, it will be 6. 6 divided by 3 equal 2, 2 times 5 equal 10. Then the constant here will be 10. So you can write the relation between y and x, y equal 10x. Okay, and then he wants to find the value of x at y equal 3 over 4. Put y equal 3 over 4 in this relation, then 3 over 4 equal 10x. Then x will be 3 over 4 divided by 10, it will 3 over 40. Okay, 3 over 40. The result will be 3 over 40. Next example, question letter B. Find the number which should be subtracted from each of the number 3, 7, 19 to be continued progression. Continued progression, it's meaning what? It's meaning, it was letter B, okay, it's meaning what? If we put number x about progression, about 3 and 7 and 9, 19, okay, we can find the number. Put the number equal x, because he tell us find the number which should be subtracted from each of the numbers 3, 7, 19 to be continued progression. We can write put x here and using the properties, the product of streams equal product of means. 3 minus x product by 19 minus x, 7 minus x times 7 minus x, 3 times 19, 3 times 9 equal 27, write 7 and carry out 2, 1 times 3 equal 3 plus 2 equal 5, and 3 times negative x will be 3x, negative x times 9 it will be negative 19x, and positive x power 2, and here 7 times 7 49, 7 times negative x negative 7x, and here again negative 7x, and here it will be x power 2, and then you can cancel x power 2 by x power 2 to simplest the result, x power 2 by x power 2, and then 75 subtracted by 21x, it's them, and write 49 subtracted by 14x. You can move 21 to left hand side, write 57 subtracted by 49 and negative 14x plus 21x. Move this number to right hand side. Then 79, we have 57 subtracted by 49 for 1, 17 minus 9 equal 8, and 4 minus 4 equals 0, and 21 minus 14 it will be 7 x. Okay, 14 minus, we have here 21, we have 22, it was 22, okay, 3x and 19x will be 22x, 22 here. The result will be 8, then x will be equal 1. Okay, then the number will be 1. Next example, number 4, letter A. If x plus y over 5 equal y plus z over 3 equals z plus x over 6, prove that x minus z over 2 equal x plus y plus z over 7. Okay, first we can use the properties about proportional. X plus y over 5 equal y plus z over 3 equal z plus x over 6. We must find x subtract by z. You can product about the second rational by -1 and it's the result to the first. Then second ratio product times by what? By -1 and add to first ratio. Okay, first step we can product the second ratio by -1 and add the result to first ratio here. Then we can write x plus y minus z and write 5 subtract by 3. Cancel them, then the result will be x minus z over 2. It's relation number 1 equal each one of the ratio. Okay, and then next step here, we want to find x plus y plus z. We can find x plus y by z by add numerator by numerator and numerator by numerator. You can add ratio number 1, add to ratio number 2, add to ratio number 3. You can add them, x plus y plus z plus z plus x over 5 plus 3 plus 6. You can add them and simplest. X plus x, it will be 2x, and y plus y, it will be 2y, and z plus z, 2z, and 5 plus 3 plus 6. 5 plus 3 equal 8, 8 plus 6 equal 14, and then you can simplify it by divided by 2. X plus y plus z over 7, it's relation number 2 equal each of any ratio. Then from left hand side and right hand side here about relation 1, relation 2, it will be equality. So properties about the proportional. Then x minus z over 2, it will be x plus y plus z over 7. Okay, next example. Which shall letter B? If set of x equal 1 and 2 and y equal 2 and 3, you want to find Cartesian product between x and y. Okay, write x equal 1 and 2, product Cartesian by y, 2 and 3 and 4, first order 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4, and then 2 and 2, 2 and 3, 2 and 4. Okay, it's a Cartesian product between two sets. Which shall letter B? If x equal set of 1 and 2 and y equal set of 2 and 3 and 4, you want to find, okay, I'll solve this next example. The opposite here, we have x and y. We want to find the relation between x and y. Right, r is r a function or not? Opposite. Okay, we have the arrow here, diagram. You can write the relation between x and y. Here we have 3, -3. The first -3 was 1, and -3 was 8, and then 1 was 2, and 4 to 4. Okay, or not a function. It's not a function. Why? Because each element in x, or you can write determinant -3, because -3 has 2 images in y. Not function, because -3, the element -3 polling to x has 2 images in y. Okay, we have two images in y. Then this relation not function.